Hello and welcome to the Counting House Cafe at Giva Tinmine.
Whereas Matt Ottavioma gans Hanavas a day, Tes and Heva, o Miris Wolf and Gwel Marthis, gans an Hole o Splana, and Gwyn's o Chwetha, hag a Mordono o Tartha.
Translate.
Here I am with a cup of tea, a Heva cake at Giva, looking at a lovely view with the wind blowing and the sun shining and the waves crashing. It's great to be in a place which serves some nice proper Cornish food. Do you want to tell me something about the types of food?
Here at the cafe, we try and make sure all our food is traditional with modern twists, and we try and maintain our Cornish heritage as much as possible. So we make and produce things like Cornish pasties. Quite a few of the guides that still work at Giva are ex-miners, and they'll quite often radio up and say, anybody got a tailiogi, or can you put me one by? At mid-morning snacks in Cornwall, I know there's a few different words. What would you say that it is locally?
Well, what do the miners use here?
Well, overwhelmingly the word is Mossel with the ex-miners at Giva, but I know there are some other words.
Well, obviously there's also crib and Croust. They seem to be associated with different occupations a bit. So Croust is often more used by farmers and crib seems to be used by miners and fishermen. But, I mean, they don't seem to be exactly the same because people talk about a crib box that they have their Croust in. Mossel is Morsel, probably, and Croust is from Norman French, crust. So it's a crust of bread. Crib, not so sure. Crib might have actually come from Cornish.
So here's a piece of Heva cake that we make on site, as we were saying, so it's a traditional Cornish for you.
Proper job.